Hey, what's going on, people? It's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics, and I'm bringing you well, I consider them special videos, but you may just see them as regular videos. Anyway, Spiderbite and I decided that at least once a week, we're going to do some search and destroy together. We're going to play together, just like old times, back in COD 4 days. And I think, hopefully, you guys will be able to see that our styles are complementary. Spider tends to rush. He's usually the first one to get the bomb. He always likes the bomb. I always avoid it. I don't really care unless no one else takes it. And I usually set up a tactical position to protect certain bomb areas, and he goes in and rushes. And you'll see that both styles, when used together, like I said in some of my videos, are complementary. Now, in terms of the RC car glitch that obviously is mentioned in the title, that comes in later on. But I thought I'd show you the whole match anyway, because quite frankly, I think it's a good thing that Spiderbite and I are playing Search and Destroy together again. Because really, this is where it all started. This is how we started NextGenTactics. It was just Spiderbite and myself playing Search and Destroy and dominating the competition, just the two of us, playing with friends. You know, we never forget our buddies and everything. That we always had fun. But in most cases, it was Spiderbite and myself that would be dominating the competition, and then we'd always be fighting for first spot on the leaderboard, which, you know, helped us increase our game. So it's nice to be back in the saddle again. And you're going to see, like I said, that RC car, what I call a glitch, because it is kind of a glitch. And it's not something I did, it's just in the game that I'm not even sure, I don't even know if Treyarch's aware of it. You know what I mean? So maybe one of you guys could post it. I mean, I could do it, but I just, whatever, I don't have time to be posting that stuff. And the ability to do it is not something that you could possibly even probably plan at all. Because what happens is, I have an RC car. The host of the game at that time leaves, and it goes to host migration screen. But while we're waiting, I have full control of the RC car, and that is not right. You should not be allowed to do that. So anyway, I mean, I do it, but I was like, yeah, that's not a good thing, and I'm not going to waste it because the RC car friggin' starts counting down. So it's unfortunate that I use it. Didn't plan it, but it happens, and you'll see it later on. Anyway, for this game here, this is actually another, I say a good game, because I like it when the odds are stacked against you, and we actually lose the first 3 rounds. So we're down 0-3 before we make our comeback, and we do turn around to win this game. I get a number of kills. And, you know, I typically, no matter what, even in this, like when I'm playing, I kind of, while communicating with my team, I kind of ignore them. I've got to do what I've got to do. I'm not worried about really what you guys are, you know, not that I'm not worried about you guys, but I'm saying about trolls and everything about camping. This is the style that I play. It's very effective for me. It gets me a lot of kills. And more importantly, it helps the team win. It helps the team win because when you eliminate the enemy players, when you play smart, you tend to make it farther in the game. And unfortunately, I end up in a situation where I'm kind of I end up being the last person alive here. Now here I'm just sound whoring. I talk about this quite a bit in other videos, and I've mentioned it a lot. And for those of you that follow know that I have Astro A40s, which is surround sound, and I also have Triton AX Pros, which again are 5.1 surround sound. Now, we get a lot of questions as to like, what kind of headset should I get? What kind of headset should I get? And it really depends really on what you expect to get out of it. This is what I recommend. Get the best headset that you can afford. If you're serious into gaming, particularly, I mean, if you're just a deathmatch player, then I wouldn't even really waste your time with surround sound headsets, unless you really want that cinematic audio quality. But really, I mean, you put on a good stereo headset, you should be fine, or your receiver or whatever, then you should be good. But if you're going to play games like Search and Destroy, where your listening ability, your ability to hear the enemy is paramount to this game, then you're going to want to invest in a surround sound headset, like Astro A40s, like Triton AX Pros. But even if you can't get that, even a stereo headset like Turtle Beach, what is it, P21s or whatever, can help improve your game. They can help you sort of at least focus and hear better. You can listen to where the enemy is coming from, left or right side, which is a tremendous advantage in this game when you can actually do that. Now, there are a number of products out there that you can consider getting. I know a lot of people for PlayStation 3 have P21s, and I can tell you right now that while it's, again, better than nothing, the quality of the P21s, the Turtle Beach products, is garbage. They break a lot. They're riding. Everybody knows Turtle Beach. Everybody knows that. But the quality is not good. I mean, from a hardware standpoint, the wiring. Oh, look at this. Spider gets ripped off. He's ready to take that one dude out. The guy runs right in front of him, which kind of cost him his life. Anyway, yeah, the Turtle Beach, again, if that's what you can afford, then that's what you get. But if you want to play a lot of sort of strategic type games like Search and Destroy, where you need to sort of not just be, good at playing the game, but you need to be aware of your surroundings, which is a huge advantage in this game, then you want to spend some time. I mean, we spend a lot of money on our systems. All of these gaming systems, these consoles are expensive. The game's expensive. Getting a new controller, expensive. And if you're going to spend that money on everything else, you should invest in an actual quality headset. It's going to improve your game a lot. Now, in terms of looking for headsets, if you do want a quality one, if you do want to improve your game, then I highly recommend that you get surround sound. And there's two choices, 5.1 and there's 7.1. Be careful when you see headsets that say virtual surround. Turn your stereo headset into virtual surround. They are not surround sound. They can mimic it as best as possible, but in stereo headsets, there's one speaker in each ear, and that's it. There is, put it this way, in a Triton AX Pro headset, there are a total of, I believe, no, what is it? I think it's 8 speakers, or maybe it's 6. I don't know. It's front, rear, no, there's 8. Front, rear, center, and then there's also the bass. So when you get a pair of Triton AX Pros, there's actually 8 speakers, 4 on each side. And that gives you authentic surround sound. So when there's a sound forward to the right, then you're going to hear that forward to the right sound because there's a speaker there that can actually imitate that. Whereas when you've got these virtual surround sound headsets that, try and simulate that, it's impossible for one speaker in your friggin' headset to tell you directionally where it is. Now, as you're moving your controller in the game, it can sort of, it's going to pick that up and but I mean, any stereo surround, it's going to improve it. I don't know exactly how they actually do it, though, but you cannot replace an 8-speaker system with a stereo, no matter what. These virtual surround systems are garbage. They're not meant to do it, and if you're going to spend money on it, if you want surround sound and you're expecting to get surround sound, then buy a surround sound headset. Don't get a stereo headset and then buy this, this additional device that improves it. Combine the money you're about to waste on that and then actually get a surround sound headset. Like I said, if you have to save up your money, save up your money. Believe me, you will not be disappointed with it. Now, there are Turtle Beach, I can't remember what the heck the name of them are, but they do have 7.1 surround, at least for the Xbox. They likely have them for PlayStation 3 as well. But again, I'm not a big advocate for their quality. It's rather subpar, to be quite honest with you. The wiring coils, it's just kind of tinny and kind of clinky. Toy-like. The speakers and the headsets are toy-like. That's what the best way I can describe them. Anyway, in terms of getting real quality, the Astro A40s definitely are. I mean, with the mix amp and the actual headset, they're going to run you, I think, close to 300. So you really do have to want to invest in it. I mean, you guys obviously know this is what I do for a living, so I'm going to invest that money into a very high quality headset. And before that, I had Triton AX Pros. Again, the difference between the two, I would say, is that the surround sound, like the bass, the cinematic sounds to it, and the control over sort of kind of like an equalizer is way better on the Triton AX Pros. The sound by far I find to be way better. But the ruggedness, and don't get me wrong, the Astro A40s are not bad by any means. It's a very clean sound. It's very crisp. But the bass, basically, if you're going for that huge cinematic experience, you absolutely want to go with the Triton AX Pros. The only disclaimer that I'll give you, and it's a known issue, and it actually happened with myself, and it happened with Fisher, who has Triton's AX 720s, is the fact that the mics are garbage. The mics break so much. I mean, if you've seen any of my IRLs or anything like that, or live commentary where you actually see me, you'll see that I actually have my PlayStation wireless mic taped with masking tape onto the cable of the Triton AX Pros because the mic is garbage. The mic broke on me, you know, really just a couple of months after, which is really unfortunate. The Astro A40s, on the other hand, are very well built, very professional. You do pay a higher price point for them, near 300 or whatever for the mix amp and the headset all together, but what you get is a product that seemingly is going to last you. I mean, everything is very clean. There's not a lot of, you know, clinky little buttons and wiring. It's very simple setup, but you know what, that's what you want. You don't want everything all complex. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the host migration with the RC car. This probably needs to be fixed because, and again, it's such an odd thing to happen. So we got host migration. I launched the RC car just before it happened, and look at this. It's counting down. Everyone's frozen. Nobody can move, and yet you can actually move the RC car. Sucks for that guy. And really, I mean, I couldn't waste it. I didn't want to waste it. But to be quite honest, I was like, what the hell? Like, am I supposed to do this? Is this part of the game? Like, should I be able to actually control the RC car while we're on host migration and everyone's sort of stuck there? Probably not. I don't think that's something that should be allowed to have happen. Now, you can see there, the whole team hasn't left. It's just one of these, again, stupid host migration and matchmaking issues that Treyarch has that they have yet to fix, even though we're over a month after release, but whatever. And this is like a known problem, so I don't know what's taking them so long. Okay, guns, stop failing and jumping up there looking like an ass.
Guns are higher.
But anyway, we're near the getting near the end of this game here, and we did a fairly good comeback. I mean, I think we were all in tryhard mode after we lost 3 rounds. We were like, all right, you know what, smarten up. I mean, I'm always in tryhard mode, to be quite honest with you, but sometimes gamers, you know, even on the NGT Elite, we tend to underestimate the enemy, and you know, we ended up getting spanked, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, you know what, can we focus here? Can we turn around and get this job done? Because I don't like losing. I do not like losing. I don't care. I know everyone says, oh yeah, I just play for fun. That's hogwash. You're a bunch of wankers if you friggin' say that. Oh, I just play for fun. I don't take it so seriously. Nobody likes losing. You don't come in here to play this game to lose or to just constantly get your ass kicked. If every single game you played, you lost. If every single game you played, you got hardly any kills and you just kept on losing, you kept on being at the bottom of the list forever, you would friggin' snap that disc in half. You would not play the game again, so that's bullshit. And if you guys say that it's just a game and just having fun, that's a bunch of bullshit. It really is. It truly is. It's just, you know what it is? It's making up excuses for being a loser on that round. Don't really care. I always play to win. I'm always got my try-hard hat on. Sometimes the team just needs to be reminded a little bit by either getting some losses or when I play NGT Elite with the NGT Elite, just basically yelling at them. Anyway, that's it. RC car patch. I don't know if any of you guys ever come across that. Let me know in the comments. I think it's a little odd, but it definitely needs to be patched. Peace. Get the latest updates and stay in touch with the NGT community with their all-new Facebook application. Check the description of the video for details.